Hi, my name is Jeff and welcome back to my workshop. Today we're going to continue work on the Tichy Train Group Stump Car kit by lettering it with decals. These were provided in the kit. I did paint the car a grimy black using Vallejo spray paint. This is Panzer Gray. And I've cut out the decals. I've trimmed them nice and tight to the lettering so that we don't have a lot of excess decal film, and laid them out where I want them. And now we'll clear them off the model and we can start applying the decals. By the way, if you're enjoying this series, please make sure you hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. So when I decal, I like to soak the decal for 10 seconds in distilled water, and then I will move it onto the paper towel to let it rest and loosen from the backing paper. While it's doing that, I will take some decal setting solution. In this case, I'm using Microsoft Salvaset, and apply that to the location where the decal is going to be sitting on the model. I like to put a good sized dose on there so we don't have any air bubbles underneath it. So there's a good puddle of the setting solution on there. And after I've applied it, I always put that cover back on, because if I don't, I'm sure to knock it over. It's just the way I am. So we'll grab the decal. This is the S. Get it close to position and then use a toothpick to just kind of slide it off. If it doesn't come loose right away, we can try using our fingers a little bit to get it moving. And just once it starts to slide, then you can put it back in place and use the toothpick to move it into position. And pull the backing paper out of from underneath it. Now I like to just kind of slide the paper onto my finger so that it's out of the way, and then I can use my toothpick to get this right into position and leave it alone so it'll snuggle down and adhere. I'm going to continue this with the C and the L, and applying the other decals as needed. Once those are done, I sealed them using a matte varnish. And you can see these are quality decal. You can get in really close and you can see the capacity in there, the Seaboard Coast Line logo, the SCLs, and reporting marks and decals. I did this prior to sealing it. I still have the other side to do, and you will notice that the S is kind of coming up. The S and C are kind of curling on the edges, so I did apply a second application of the Salvaset. That snugged them down, and then I was able to seal them with the matte finish, and that's where we're at here. So this car, to install the couplers, you just need to drop the coupler into the pocket, but I did notice there was a little bit of a lip on the inside of the coupler pocket, so I'm just using my hobby knife to kind of scrape that down. Now, it's too small of an area to get a sanding stick or a file into really easily, but the hobby knife will clean it off and flush it up, and then I can put the coupler in, and the coupler cover just snaps on and is held in place with pressure. If you find it's loose, you can always put a dab of glue at one of the rear corners so that it holds in place but still works. Check and make sure that the coupler swings freely. Get the other side in, and then we're going to install the trucks. I treated these the way I do other trucks, and you've seen that in videos. I paint them the same grimy black with plastic wheel sets involved, and then I use my truck tuning tool to clean the journal boxes and installed metal wheel sets. This comes with a couple of screws to install them, so we will get that out in our tools. And get the trucks in place. The screwdriver is great for getting things in position and just start it a little bit, but then you need to switch to the screwdriver to tighten that down, and you want it just tight enough that the truck swings freely without a lot of wobble. And you're going to want one truck to swing without wobble and one to have a little bit of wobble. That way you have a 3-point contact at all times, and that'll help keep the car steady on uneven track. With that, the car is ready for weathering. We also still need to install some weight in that, so we will be doing that in upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and again, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and if you've enjoyed this, share this with your model railroading friends. I'm sure they would appreciate it as well. Thank you for watching.